Hey YouTube, it's Urgo, and today I want to make a video showing you guys sort of a little review of what was filmed or used to film the video I did a couple of days ago, the vidcon tour in 360. I actually used a new camera. This is the Samsung Gear 360. Isn't even actually released yet, but they had them available at vidcon. And if you guys know me at all, you will know that I like 360 cameras. I actually have a couple of the Ricoh Thetas that I've used actually previously. This is the original Ricoh Theta and this is the Theta S, which both are cool. I like them, but the end result, the video that I was able to upload doesn't look that great. You're not able to see anything really specific. So that's why I really like this one here. I was actually really impressed with the video that went up. It wasn't perfect by any means, but for having something all in one package, similar to these guys here, it recorded pretty decent quality. It records in 4K with two fisheye cameras here, which I don't know the exact technical stitching specifications when you put it together, but more or less, you end up with a 4K-ish video, and it looks so much better than these things. These things, just equivalent to watching. I'd say it looks at least HD when you're looking at this on YouTube. This here looked like 360p or something like that. That's like super low quality. Anyway, I just wanted to sort of show you what this looked like and show you how it works here a little bit. So I actually don't have the SD card in at the moment, but normally what you can do, this all comes with it, this little tripod thing. It's unfolds like this, and you can put it down and record if you're talking to it like that. You can also fold it up, and it works as a nice little stand to walk around holding like this. You can also unscrew it, and it takes just a normal tripod hold like that. So if you had a actual tripod like I'm talking to you guys on right now, or if you had a monopod or something, you could stick it on the end of that and do whatever you need to do with the camera. It has a couple of different modes. If you're not wanting to use it with a phone, you can actually just press the record button up on the top here, and it'll record just directly onto the SD card that's in, or a micro SD card. Micro? Yeah, I think it's micro. But the other thing that you can do is, actually if you have a Samsung phone, you can pull it up, and inside the phone it has this live view here, which I'm just loading it up. It takes a second to connect. And there we go. So I'm going to turn this sideways. I'm going to hand the phone to Michelle so she can hold that up a little bit, and I can hold this here, and you can see that here I'm over on this lens right here, and then if you turn this around, if I'm walking around, it has a 360 view of my house. And what this is great for is, if you're gonna do a recording with this, you can set up the shot looking at the phone. You can start the recording from the phone. You can do all the configuring on the phone of what quality you want to record. And I set it for the vidcon video to be the highest quality possible, but there's some other settings in there that anyone advanced can manipulate to change things. I think it lets you change the ISO and a couple other things. But it's a cool little setup here. And again, you don't need to use the phone to record. You can record just with the top of the camera. You can put the phone down. You can see on the top, it even has some little things that shows up there, which for me right now, it has a battery, it says no card, and yeah, so it'll show various things on the top there from time to time. Just to show, if you pop this thing open right here, this is where it takes the card as well as the charging port. Open this up. Oh, does it open? I don't even know what this is. Oh yeah, whoops, I just unplugged it. The battery's here also, that's what this is. Put that back in. It's a little loose when I'm unplugging things or opening this thing up here, just on the tripod itself. Not bad though. But yeah, it's a cool little unit here. And I have also, between this, and then I also have a 6 GoPro rig, which I have lent out right now to a film that they're going around to all the national parks. So I haven't used that in a while, but I will say that if you're looking to get into 360 video and you don't need ultra professional, this is going to be probably my favorite thing that I've at least seen so far. I love the form factor of this, that you can just hold onto it. I'd say that that's the only downside of this, that this is a little potentially weak in that it can, as it's a tripod, it spins right off and you might lose it. But the quality is amazing on here. For stitching it together, which if you are new into 360 video, stitching is the process of taking the video from both of these cameras and putting it into a 360 video file that you can edit in Premiere or whatever program you want to edit with. For the Theta, they have software that you can download for that. This came with a version, I think it was a version of something by Cyberlink. I forget what they call it, but it was Samsung commissioned it to go with this, or they have their own little version. And all I had to do was I just dropped the video file in, and then it stitched it together, and then I just found where it saved it, and I put it into Premiere to make the video there. So the software works pretty well. You can also stitch it on the phone using the Gear 360 software on there, Samsung Gear 360, but it gave me a warning message saying that it lowers the quality when you do it on the phone also. If you're recording in the highest quality, it's best to take the SD card out and do it on the computer. The only other thing that I will say, I had to actually get a second one of these because the first one that I got, I went around recording with it, and after walking through the VidCon hall, the very front, if I go close here, you can see that the lens, I don't know if it's focusing very well, but the lens is sort of surrounded by a little ball of, I don't know, it's probably plastic. And the issue that I had was it started to overheat inside on the camera, and it fogged up the plastic right in front of the lens. It was weird because it only did it on one of the cameras, the one, I guess, I don't know if it's the front offhand, but this one right here. It didn't do it on the, we'll call the back one, but it made it so that, the video was really kind of unusable because it was all fogged up there. Samsung thankfully was able to, exchange it for another one of these, and I haven't had any issues with this one here yet. Again, pre-production version of this, or it's not actually released yet. So I'm hoping that they're gonna, fix up any of these little bugs. And yeah, hopefully by the end of the year, they'll be available, and I would recommend it. I think the price point for both of these were around $350, give or take, more or less. And for that price, if you have the option between these two, hands down, I'd say this is the better device. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments, do you do 360 videos yourself? Have you experimented with the technology yet? And if so, are you wanting to get one of these? Thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and I'll see you guys again on the next even day. Take care.